Hello, how are you? This is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. Please like and subscribe. Today is Thursday the 16th. Boils down to a 7. Boils down to a 6 today. Balance and harmony is really important. Moon is in Taurus right now. Getting ready for this full moon, in Gemini. We're feeling that energy. A lot of major shifts with this full moon in Taurus. In Gemini. Importance of letting go of the old is and staying grounded through this energy. Like we're in Taurus energy right now, so that's that grounding energy. And I just wanted to again pull a few cards to see where the energy is for today, this Thursday, and see where you all are at as far as how you're feeling, how this energy shift is. With this full moon on the 18th and 19th, the galactic center, which is in the middle of the Milky Way, is opposite of this full moon in Gemini. I keep wanting to say Taurus, in Gemini, at 27 degrees. This is the third full moon that's going to be at 27 degrees also, by the way. That's an ending of a cycle too. I believe there's 5 or 6, I think I told you in the past, that full moons in a row that are going to be at 27 degrees. I think this is the third one. We got Venus going retrograde. And we got Chiron going direct, finally. So a lot of healing that's happening and letting go. This full moon's about really about letting go of the old in all areas in our life, and just rebirthing into this new. And we have to clear that energy to make room for new energy. So we're releasing a lot right now. So we're doing a lot of purging. So let's see what I got for you for today. Calling the angels, ancestors, guides, setting masters from 5D and above. I call the directions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations, the elements, fire, earth, air, water, ether, the winds, the messengers of the universe. I call in the collective on the twin flame journey, the masculine feminine energy. And for today, December 16th, 2021. What is the energy for today? What kind of messages do you have for the collective, for the feminine and the masculine? I call Archangel Ariel to help illuminate, Archangel Gabriel to help me communicate your message to the best of my ability. And we have a jumper here, and it is 6 of Swords. Going towards your peace, calmer waters, coming out of the rough into the calmer waters, more going with the flow too, it's telling me. And it's also a 6 number today. Balance and harmony is really important. Things are starting to look up, the end of difficult situations, maybe taking some trips. So let's see what, so today is the 6 for balance and harmony. Let's see what we got for you today. Page of Cups, something out of the blue is happening. Keep getting that. A lot of messages are coming in. A lot of Jupiter is putting some flavor on this full moon too. So a lot of fortune wishes coming in. Out of the blue, messages, something. Intuitive messages, dreaming, crazy dreams. 10 of Pentacles, abundance, happiness. And that's definitely that Jupiter energy. I was reading an article that says adding some sweetness to this full moon. We all need it. We all deserve it, and we're worthy of it. The Page of Cups could be a new person entering life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities with all of these energies. On Earth, the heaven on Earth. This is in the 3D of happiness. And then we got the Page of Pentacles, another page, messages coming out. So I believe that there's some definite messages coming in today for some of you, some communication, maybe spiritual messages, maybe dreams, maybe symbols, signs. Pay attention to all of them, numbers. Yesterday I did a wonderful reading for a client, and one of the things I asked before I pulled the cards is, can you please give her a sign to validate what she needs at this time to give her that sense of peace? And 2 cardinals flew up, and And they stood there the whole time while they sat on that tree the whole time I was doing her reading. And here, cardinals, well, cardinals are a sign for all of us, but they were specifically for her. And so it was really beautiful. And then there's a tower, Mars. So there's some tower moments going to happen too. And the whole structure, the foundation is collapsing, the old. That Mars, and Mars being in Sagittarius is really spontaneous of wanting to maybe take that leap, pushing us to take that action towards whatever we need to through messages, new stages of love, whatever it is really this new moon or full moon is really, I want to say new moon because it's like this new beginning with this full moon. It's the last full moon of the year, and also we're getting beginning phase of this new year coming, 2022, which is a 6 number balance, 222 energy. And also it's the number 16 here, boils down to a 7. But I'm getting really pushing us for this newness that's coming in. And then Ace of Pentacles in the subconscious, spiritual abundance coming in again in the 3D. So a lot of shifts, things are happening, coming out. This 8 of Swords feeling stuck in our heads, illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. That's in the subconscious in our mind. It's causing us some confusion, but there's a 6 of Wands victory, that fiery energy. I believe Mars and Sagittarius is going to help with that. Knight of Pentacles. It's happening. We're at the standstill now because we're getting ready to shift over. The Chariot, divine guidance. Everything is happening, divine guidance today boils down to a 7. And then the 4 of Swords. Might feeling a sense of a rest and kind of laying on the sword of truth and clarity. And the supporting cards is, wow. The supporting cards is the Sun, the Ace of Fire, rebirthing, the Moon, and then the spiritual strength card here. Strong Leo energy for some of you. I have a Leo rising, that fire. But the spiritual strength card, the 11 here, it really supports everything. It backs everything. It's the strongest spiritual card on a higher conscious level of really guiding inner strength, that power. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Once you would let go of all those energies, you come into your strength even more, and you open up those doors for heightened awareness, higher consciousness, evolving into this new energy. Let me pull 4 more. The Magician, Mercury, in Capricorn, Knight of Fire, an ending of the old. 8 of Pentacles, rebuilding, and there's a death, rebirth, release, and let. So there's definite endings. Okay, I'm getting down to 4 more. King of Wands, the Uranus. Yeah, I had to. Okay, and there. Okay, I was being guided to do the full for 412, the full 12. Excuse me. So I got the Magician, Mercury, a 9 of Wands, an ending of, to me, ending of magic too. All those spells, ending of that. We're in our spiritual strength. That strength card is protecting and backing us up. There's karmic stuff. 8 of Pentacles, rebuilding, and this death, rebirth, an ending, another ending. A lot of endings are happening right now. A lot of endings are clearing. Could be relationships too, the Tower moment here with the death card. A lot of karmic situations are ending. And then we got the King of Fire, this rebirthing, that fire, that Sagittarius energy, especially with Mars and Sag. And then we got Uranus, another, the Great Awakener, taking that leap. Saturn is squaring off with Uranus, and it's really affecting us up until the end of December here. I think it's going to be at its peak point around the 23rd of December. But Saturn is the energy of the past, and the dreamer, Uranus, is the future, spiritual, or our body, and then the dreamer, the Uranus is the spiritual. And the 7 of Pentacles really wanting to follow our heart, and then balance. It's that Sagittarius energy, and it's the need for balance and moderation. That mind, body, and spirit, balancing the body and spirit. That's that harmonizing energy. Cooperation, compromise. Wait for perfect timing. That's that divine timing energy. It's also, since we're in Sagittarius sun energy, Chariot is the harnessing forces too. Triumph over obstacles, steady resolve, renewed motivation, harmony, another harmony energy. But excuse me. The Temperance is listening within, going within. There's a lot of ego death that's happening. Dark night of the soul energy. I love the sun energy in here. I don't know if you can see it. But Temperance is quiet awareness, patience, inner listening, harmony between physical. Yeah, the harmony between physical and spiritual. And I was talking about the physical being Saturn and the spiritual being Uranus. And then the Chiron's in the middle of those two, and it's going direct on the 19th. So all this healing and letting go is really important. All this death, letting go of that old energy. Conscious monitoring, a peaceful melding of opposites, the middle way, that center point energy, that alignment. We often look at options from an either or perspective, or ether or perspective. But Temperance invites us to consider that all things are possible. Even when they appear to be at odds, life is not static, and neither are our needs. They vary across a lifetime and across each situation. Through listening and awareness, the universe reveals what your soul truly needs, not just what your ego wants. It's not as complicated as you make it. If you can put your perceptions and impatience aside, you create space for alchemy. Beautiful. So we're creating that space for alchemy, especially with this full moon. And we're alchemizing all of that old energy into this beautiful energy. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. It's as simple as that. Transcending into this new world. And we're going through the motions of that. We're letting go. There's a victory in letting go of feeling stuck. Really following our hearts and doing what we need to do to follow what we know, that what makes us happy, or what our purpose or what our truth is, and what our part is in this, in harmonizing with the universe. What is our part? We're all an important piece of that. So let me do a couple clarifiers. Let me see the Eight of Swords, the Chariot being divinely guided, harmony. There's a fight here, the Five of Swords, of that hold. We're fighting what was holding us back. We're in our strength and our power here. And we're meditating that. We're seeing truth, the heart hurt, the things that are hurting us and holding us back. We're seeing that. We're reflecting on that, and we're letting go, and we're fighting that hold energy. Beautiful. So we're in there. This is the sun that's illuminating. Wow. And these cards came with the death of the karmic here. The death of the karmic. The death, the karmic, the awakening, the deception. Wow. All of those karmic relationships that have held us back, or made us feel stuck, or used spell work, binding spells, all of that stuff that were holding us, there's a victory. This spiritual strength has come in and removed us from all of those energies. This galactic center that's squaring off with this full moon, it has to do with the sun, the central sun, this death and rebirth and ending of these karmics, really important. Wow. And the deception, ending of the deception. And there's an awakening that's happening. There's an awakening. We're seeing that light, and we're making some major decisions in our life. Excuse me. 777 energy, Seven of Pentacles, following our hearts. And the Seven of Pentacles is here too. Beautiful message. Eight of Pentacles, rebuilding, the Lovers, the twins, setting those intentions. There's some sadness there, some fives of change. But the Ten of Pentacles messages coming in out of the blue, tower moments. There's a definite rebuilding with the twins, the Lovers, the twins are in alignment, they're rebuilding. Also, and it's out of the blue, the Page of Cups, the Magician, the Nine of Wands, and ending of that. The King of Swords, seeing truth and having clarity on that. Ten of Pentacles, abundance coming in. Making some major decisions and thinking about how, having the strength to have that. The Eight of Pentacles is rebuilding, and that Death card there. Ending of difficult times, this rebirth. Out of the blue again. So there's some death cards here, excuse me, out of the blue, not death cards, but there's an ending of, with the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, 10-10 energy. The 4 numbers I saw today were 10-10, 2-2-2, 11-11, and 1-4-4 today. 1-4-4 today. And we're rebuilding here, and the death card is this 10 of Swords and the Tower. There's some abrupt endings happening today. Or if not in the physical, actually it's going to happen, but in that death, that ego death, there's some big clarity that's happening right now. The King of Wands, the Dreamer, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Balance there. The Chariot here. Divine guidance, finding harmony and balance, and 8 of Wands, fierce velocity, and Trinity here, 3 of Pentacles. Getting centered. I believe with this full moon is going to help us get centered and aligned and help us release things that are not. And there's the Mercury and the Magician, manifesting and setting those intentions are really important. Page of Wands, setting those intentions out there right now, utilizing this energy. There's so many different powerful, the veil is so thin right now. And that 12-12 portal to the 12-21, Saturn squaring off with Uranus, Venus going retro in that post shadow, Chiron going direct on the 19th, and there's another one coming up too. So the very powerful energies that are happening to help us and allow us to release things that hurt us, finding the strength of letting go of things that hang on to us, manipulated us, or deceiving ourselves, sabotaging ourselves, or people that deceived us, and letting go of all those old energies and making room for this new to come in. Beautiful. Masculine energy today. Masculine energy today. Third chakra, finding their power and their strength. 37 down to a 10. Solar plexus, strong solar, and there's some hostilities. The masculine is coming into their strength and their power, and there's that sword of truth, the double-edged sword there, 26 down to an 8. They're fighting this 5 of Swords here. They're fighting things that were holding them back, and then they're putting an end to that. Anything that was, abrupt endings are happening. Feminine. A man is holding the heart. The masculine is holding their heart. They're loving them. They're feeling them. There's some rest. The feminines, you need to rest. With that 4 of Swords. The different doors are opening up, and the angel of strength you are, the divine feminine. You are taming the masculine. You've opened up his heart. You open up his throat chakra to speak, to communicate, and his third eye, and he's seeing that clarity. You are his strength. There's a number of 5 of change also. Masculine, feminine together. The thinking woman, 47 down to 11. We've got 11-11 energy in here too. And then there it is again, this angel of strength. That spiritual strength. The thinking woman, that's Jupiter in Aquarius and Saturn in Aquarius right now. Also that Gemini full moon coming up. They're both thinking, how are we going to do this? What do we need to do? They're focusing, they're planning. They're really in their minds. Intuition, seeing clarity, communication, it could be also. Moonology, please. The masculine. The end of a tough cycle approaching for the masculine, that Capricorn energy, and then nothing will come. There's a void of the course moon. I don't know if it is today, but I was explaining to somebody today, and I was explaining that it is a void energy, a feeling of a void. Masculine, feminine. The answers you need are coming with this Gemini full moon. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Pay attention, to be still. You and your loved ones are safe. You're protected. Masculine, feminine. Your hard work is paying off again. Another Capricorn energy. To me, that's Mercury in Capricorn. Also, Pluto in Capricorn. Adjustments are required. That's the Queen of Swords of how are we going to do that. And I left 2 cards out on an accident, so I want to read those. A time for healing and show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. That's the Aquarian energy, the age of Aquarian, the cleansing too. That water bearer is cleansing and clearing. The winds of change are definitely here. The whole Midwestern area, we're really getting hit hard with some major winds, like up to 70-mile gusts of wind. And I was thinking, wow, it got really warm to like 66 here in Wisconsin, and we're definitely going through a clearing and healing. I took my dog for a walk yesterday, held my hands out and just let that air, the winds clear me and blow off anything that's not longer serving me, and releasing and letting it go. And that's what's happening, a lot of clearing that's happening. Let me see, I'll pull Kashyyyks, and that's it for today. 3 Kashyyyks, okay. Creative writing, journaling, another 7. So we had 4 7s so far. Release and let go. Today's a strong energy, and that's what we're talking about. Letting go of all that energy. Life between lives. We're floating in between 2 worlds right now, that veil. And it's telling you to be in the present, to be in the present, to be centered. Okay, we're floating in between. So you might be feeling like, what is going on? Where am I? You're shifting between the 3D and the 5D right now. You're in between. Could be traveling, astral traveling. Journal everything, your dreams, everything. The root chakra, get grounded. That's their message for today. Letting go of fear, ego, and drama, that ego death. Get grounded. 32 down to 5. A lot of changes are happening. So letting go of the old and making room for the new. Okay? I send you all love and light. Please like and subscribe. Let me know how you're feeling, how this energy is affecting you. And happy holidays. Bye-bye.